So let's see what goes on. Can I share my stats? There you go. Those are my streamed stats. My other stats are kept to myself. They are better than my stream stats, but it's pretty much a bunch of majors. These are all stats that I streamed, so do allow me a little bit of, lose because I streamed. Not too much. But Warlock, I suck horribly. So, you can do that. People can do that. That's what that big purple splodgy shit on the right hand side of my... You should be able to do that. Maybe because it's just been done that it's taking its time. But yes, you should be able to do that anytime you want. If not, we'll try and get that sorted. Because that's why it's there. Okay, nice easy first pick for me. Mind Control Tech is just so powerful. Excuse me, I just adjust my head. Mind Control Tech is really powerful. The other two are really mediocre. Pint size is not terrible. Flame Imp is one of the cards we're looking for sure. I'm going to take my time just to ease into this deck as well. I always say, like, you're playing this deck ideally for the next 2 hours of your life. So there's no harm in spending 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes picking the cards. Spiteful Smith not so good in Warlock because you don't use a weapon. Void Walker's nowhere near as good as you would think. Although if you do have like a deck full of micro machines and stuff, it can be a surprise. But Flame Imp's really powerful. I'm not a big fan of Soul Strider. Trog can be a nuisance sometimes, but I'm happy just to get a Fairy Dragon on the board, get my 2-drops. 3/2s are much better than 2/3s. 3 good cards. This is only really good in constructed or on an empty board. I don't mind it, but I've played it before and I found it really tricky in Arena. Cobra's fantastic, but I think I'll take the Implosion. We're streaming, we're random. It's pretty powerful anyway. Let's have some fun. And by fun, I mean salt. Can't do with Undertaker or Oracle, so we just take the Rifleman and shoot things. Not a fan of Warlord. I'm not actually a big fan of Trog. I'd rather gamble and get some 3/2s. 2/3 is just not a shape I'm happy with. Nightbutt does have a cooldown. Okay, thank you. Daisy's pretty awesome on all the bot-y, computery stuff. Venture Co then. Let's have a big guy. Hopefully he's one of our biggest guys. I think Shadow Bolt because we don't get much removal. This thing's terrible. This isn't good enough, although it's okay. Let's take a bit more removal first. Cult Master, Dancing Swords, Boar. I could see a case for any of those. I'm not taking the Boar. Shall we Dancing Swords this deck and just go face? What have we got? We've got 1/1 drop. We should get another. I take the Cult Master. I just bottled that horribly. Power Overwhelming is better than Clockwork Gnome. It's just damage out of the blue. I guess Sludge Belcher. Demolish is actually okay, but I'm hoping to get something a bit better for the 3 slot. Sludge should be good. Ravenholt's actually a good closer, but I'm trying to keep the curve down because I usually end up getting too much curve in this. Boar Control, that's harsh. Don't ever do that again. Nice. We got the taunt, so let's go for the Dancing Swords this time. Mech Warper, I guess. And we don't have any other mechs, but this is rubbish, and this is something I'm trying to avoid. Let's just try and keep the curve small. Mortal Coil or Raid Leader? I guess Mortal Coil is pretty good. Void Caller. I mean, why not? We don't have any demons, but why don't we try and get some? I guess. There's a demon. There's a Swampoos. Guess we take the demon, but I really want the Swampoos. Wish I hadn't taken this thing now. Dread Infernal's really good though. You've had a couple of people like Dancing Swords in Construct against you today. I have tried it in Zoo before. It wasn't too bad. You can make up the lost card advantage in Zoo. I assume it was in Warlock. Zombie Chow, even though we're trying to beat them down, we're still going to have to control the board and stuff. And this is too slow and this is too crap. Now it's a hard decision because people who are regular will know that I love Spectral Knight. But Harvest Golem or Brewmaster are both better for this deck. I really need another 3/2 for 2. But if I'm going to pass up the Spectral Knight, which I think I am, am I? Am I really going to do that? Am I really going to go there? It's such a good closer against Mage if we're rampaging onto them. But we have a hero power that says cheap things are good. So let's go with the Harvest Golem. Yeah, chocolate, please. Now Giblin Stalker, because we need some 2-drops. 4/4 for 3 is good, yeah. I played it for a little while just as a one-off in Zoo, and I found it wasn't too terrible. I'm tempted to take the Void Walker here. But I haven't taken any of the buff stuff, so that's probably pretty crap. And I could take Corruption. We're kind of low on removal. But it is bad because they get to kill. They just basically says, Corruption just says, you suicide your minion into one of mine. So it's not as good as it looks. And I could take the Bear. I think the Bear's better than the Void Walker. I don't like either. The Void Walker might be awkward. Wish I had some buff. Wish I had lots of stuff that I haven't got in this deck actually. That's how I always feel when I play Warlock. I take this 1-drop. I don't like any of that stuff. Bomb Lobber is just too good to pass. The swing it gives you in the game is just too ridiculous. Attempt to take the Worgen here as I'm trying to get some early game, and I just keep taking 3-drops instead of early game. And I don't have any 2-drops to mean anything. I suppose I've got 3 of them. I'm not taking Nightblade. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take the Worgen. Bloodfen Raptor because it's just so good. Succubus is not good enough. Dan says the Bear's better. Yeah, I think you're right, Dan, really. I'm just trying to do things slightly differently because I'm so bad with Warlock. Yeah, I agree as well, XD. I agree with both those 2 comments. Basically, whenever I do that route when I play Warlock, it just doesn't... I just die. And I'm trying to do it... Those marginal ones, I'm kind of going against my own instincts just to see what I'm doing wrong with Warlock. It may be that I'm second guessing myself too much and that's what I'm doing wrong. Hellfire seems to be pretty bad news for us. Razorfen's pretty good, but I think we need a Dark Bomb. It's pretty good now. Rubbish, rubbish, Mortal Coil. Okay, second Mortal Coil. Not ideal. Watch is really good, apparently. I always don't usually take it. I'm going to take it this time. Second Dread Infernal, just because we don't have many demons. We're getting a few now. Stormwind Champion in this deck is actually ridiculous. Shit, that's a difficult decision. We've got so many small guys. Stormwind actually is really good. We do only have 1 Void Caller. I'm going to fuck the Demon Synergy, excuse my French, and take the Stormwind because of all the small guys. I may have mentioned this before, but I hate my life. Another Dread Inferno looks so good with this Void Caller. Oh well. Ah, shit. No, the heavy stuff started to turn up. I just don't like Blood Imp at all. I'll take the Fen Creeper. At least sort of had the same thought process as me before the rip. Dark Iron Dwarf's too good, especially as we need 4-drops, especially as we got loads of stuff that likes being buffed. Second Lobber. Yeah, the deck's got a bit more expensive than I wanted to go with it. And we're Warlock, and I'm so bad with Warlock. So, more expensive stuff than I could possibly want. So where am I weak? Because I've got loads of 1-drops as well. Double Mortal Coil doesn't look good. Flame Imp's good. I wish this was a bear for sure now. Worgen's good. Zombie Chow's good. We're good for 1-drops. 2-drops I have to keep because I have so few. I ended up with 4 2-drops. In a deck where I was trying to draft cheap stuff. We're good on 3. We're a bit weak on 4. 4 is tap and play. And 5 we're too heavy. I'm just going to predict 4 wins, and I'm just going to try and batter that score. Average of 4 needs upping big time. Actually managed to go below 5.5 as well, my other average, which is also kind of yuck. I had a series of fairly mediocre drafts. So I'm keeping all the 2 casting cost stuff, and I'm keeping the Void Caller. I'm up against a Paladin, and I'm second. That's not ideal. I have an 80% win rate against Paladins when I'm second with Warlock. I don't know how that happened, but I do. Okay. So I'm not rushing into anything here. Yes, greetings. You have a good class, I have a bad one. Okay, I'm not rushing into anything other than playing Worgens. Excuse me. Okay. Mortar Coil off the top. I suspect the Consecration kind of hurts me a little bit, and by a little bit I mean all of it. He's reading my cards. This is good. This is the sort of advantage I need. I can trade my board into that and play a Void Caller. Is there any reason not to play it when I can't pump it? Probably. I can tap and Dark Bomb and trade and trade. That looks good actually. The tap Dark Bomb trade thing looks quite good. And now the Void Caller looks quite good next turn. Yeah, so that seems okay. Doesn't seem amazing, but because I can get the Void Caller out next turn with a Dread Infernal, and everything costs so much in my hand, you know, in this cheap deck that I drafted. Oh no, you're going to stop my 3-1 attacking. Yeah, this guy's kind of weak, which is good. I won't attack with my 3-1. Please kill my 3-1. Thank you, Ali. Chocolate has arrived. Always good. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. It's called Hot Chocolate Freeze. This is a sort of rub down I have to live with. I could give him a card here in return for completely clearing his board with a Bomb Lobber. That feels like a thing I want to do. Because I want the Bomb Lobber to guarantee hit. Have a card, dude. Your play worked, okay? Well done. I have you guys, I have these guys, I have the cats. I mean, I can trade this in and get a 6-6. Wait, did I just have to get a 6-6 for free? In what world wouldn't that be a good plan? So I tap afterwards on purpose for once, right? Yeah. I actually choose to tap after my guy comes into play. You're scared I was going to attack 3-4 into a 2-2? Instead of the 3-1? Seems I've finally learned. I'm getting better, Dan. I don't think... The mistakes still happen, but they happen later in the night now. Oh, hello, Dr. Boom. Fancy seeing you in a fucking arena draft. Have I ever mentioned I hate my life? So I get card advantage because I'm one of those things that draws cards a lot. I think I have to risk the boom bot not hitting this, and three guys. This goes into here for sure, I think. Now, this just goes to whether I want to sack this or try and manipulate a lobber to lob onto him. And I think I'm going to go for the lobber option, because this would be remarkable. Oh, I've hit the wrong one first. No, don't punish me, for God's sake. Thank you. That would have been a really bad punish, and completely deserved. Yeah, so I should have attacked with this first, because it had a chance of actually dying. It was mostly right, wasn't it? I can start making stuff happen here. Gotta be a bit careful I don't just die. That would be bad right now. I'm gonna spam the board. I can deal with mind control tech, I think. Here's whether I trade here or whether I just go face or what I do. I just gonna go face. Means that mind control tech's okay as well, because your mind control tech and then spam on mind control tech back. Paladin's Burst isn't really a thing. They can sort of true silver you and consecrate, but that's about it, right? 4. Well. That actually puts some really unpleasant numbers on the board for me. So I want to do this. Just spamming stuff now. It's kind of the purpose of the deck. Fucking hell, is this deck good enough? I feel like he got overexcited with Boom or I would have lost this. Okay. So yeah, that's 1-0, and I feel like it's 2-0. Because I don't feel like I win against that Paladin very often. It feels like a bonus win. Okay, that's good. Good things are happening. Let's play some more Hearthing Stones. GG apart from the bit where I ran the wrong thing into the bomb and got away with it, right? Yeah, exactly, Dan. It feels like any sort of start and I just lose to that with all the other stuff he had. Up against a Druid. And I use first. I really like these, but I've got 2 of them. They'll come back. Look like constructed, yeah, like muster into boom, right? Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for the help. For someone who tried to draft cheap cards, I've got an awful lot of expensive cards in my deck. But you know, we have this button, that should help. At least he gets the games over with quickly if I press that 15 times. Because the optimism's real. Make it a 3-2. I don't know why I said that, because I really don't want it to be a 3-2. Sure. That's why I wanted it to be 3-2, because now I can't zombie chow mortal coin it. I remember. I knew there was a reason, right? Okay. You've just wasted all your mana, and I get to 2-for-1 you. This is why Marker Wild is just not that great. In my opinion. It's not terrible. I think I underrate it, but... I mean, he did get 5 damage out of it. It's just not for me, I don't think. So I've got to not get greedy with this Dark Iron Dwarf here. Assume I don't top deck my way out of trouble. I think I just have to play it as a 4-4. Oh, I've just been shot by an Elven Archer. Elven Archer. I needed a Mortal Core target, right? Oh dear. Okay. It's like this guy can see what I've got and wants me to win. It's like anti-sniping or something. That probably needs to die sooner than usual. It can be arranged with Power Overwhelming and Dark Iron Dwarf. Do I need to do that? I think it's okay. Because it's going to just become a really big pain in the ass if I don't do it. It's a bit of a waste of a PO, but I get to clear the board and still have nice things happening. Against a guy who's kind of running out of stuff, I hope. Just hope for no trees, I should be okay. Would have been if he'd recognised that turning it into a Yeti is better than turning it into a Tool Strider. Would have been fine, yeah. Luckily the guy likes Tool Striders, right? Okay, I'll play this and kill my things. I won't do that. Not today. Well, not at this time of today. I'm going to play the thing that comes back. Just in case of silliness. I love Bomb Lobber, by the way. I think it's ridiculously good.
I am the blade of the goddess.
If only I had something that could lob bombs at that. Oh wait, I do. Don't want to go outrageously low against Druid, of course. Tree, bosh, bosh. Sometimes just ends a game, but while I'm in charge and while I could do with some more cards, let's just do that. Mm. He's not using a tier list then. Huh. Do I value my Dart Bomb more than I value a 3-1 that can't be thingied? I think I value the Dart Bomb higher. What about now? I'm going to keep this Dart Bomb until my... Yeah, until they prize it for my cold dead hands, in fact. I think is how long I'll keep this Dart Bomb for. This isn't too bad if he steals it, right? And these aren't too bad. So, yeah. If he steals this, he can't activate it. Wow. He shouldn't be able to activate it. Oh, he can activate it with his face. I lied. He can activate it. Shit. Did he try to attack the Fairy Dragon? I'm not quite sure. Cookie's back, people. She says hi, I think. Do you say hi? Don't know. Miserable bitch. Really don't like this right now. Might be a good time for my dart bomb. I can tap and steal dart bomb and stuff. Oh, that's nice. I want to get the Void Caller down because Dread Infernal is looking really difficult to bring into play. Cheers, Dan. Yeah, good point. Did I tap after? Did I do something really dumb? Or was it just dumb? Played Harvest going to add £2 instead of tapping. Okay. Yeah, that's probably not my finest hour.
Well played. Thank
Yeah. Right. Next game, Cook. You're in charge.
Well played. I can see.
You going for it? Hmm? You going for it? So yeah, that was pretty bad. How I played the Watcher, as people have already pointed out in chat, could have made it 6-6 instead of pissing around with Harvest Golems, playing around MC Techs, that sort of thing. Just a few minor details like massive errors, something like that. So, Cookie's not interested, so I'm going to have to play the next game. We have had her play before. It's been known. So, on with the show. 1, 2. 2 preparations in the same pack. Fucking awesome. Wasn't prep something you were after as well, Daisy? That's, like, amazing. As I'm just going to keep this hand. His hand's just, like, ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it all. Holy shit, weren't you? Was it you that was saying the other day you haven't got any preps, or was that Max? Somebody was saying they haven't got any preparations. But I thought it was you. Paladin, extra card. You were just saying you want to play where we don't have prep. That's so fucking awesome. So I can coin out swords and hit the 1-1 with my zombie, or I can use a mortal coil. I'll probably get other chances to use mortal coils, right? Because swords just gets worse so quickly. So his swords with zombie kind of defeats the object because you hit them before they kill your zombie, they get the 4 back. But if I don't coin it out, I will never use it. And next turn I still be able to probably mortal coil and tap. I just want the 4-4 on the board. If he gets the card, he gets the card. This might not be right. Is this where we're supposed to tell me you want to play Control Warrior and list out the legendaries missing, then buy a pack? I'm down to 2. I only need Geddon and Grom now. I can probably get away without Geddon. Now this is good because I get to do this thing. Should have tapped. No, I shouldn't tap first because this is cheaper. I'm doing it right. I'm now tap. So I'm down to the 2, and I'm not overly bothered about Geddon. I want it, obviously. But isn't that good right now? Cool. That's a thing I'm happy to know. This guy looks like a card for the first time in his life, so he's quite excited. We're just two guys. Trouble is in Consecration kind of just goes lol. I don't have another demon. Play this and just... This is better. This sort of plays around Consecration a little tiny bit and stuff, I think. It doesn't, but it does, because if he wants to consecrate and do that, I just start putting stuff. I think that's right. It costs me a mana, though. Implosion the Divine Shield. No one would ever be that silly. You need Grom, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's a thing. So I can clear and make a 3-2. Actually, I'll make a 2-3.
So many possibilities.
Or I can just rip out a guy and make a 7-6. Let's go with the sort of more natural play. I don't want a 4-2, I want to trade. 4-2, 4-1, both shit to me. So let's just have one toughness things going on. And something that at least survives the Consecrate. Of course, the thing that screws up the plan.
Give me a quest. Not on my watch.
I nearly did it. I nearly traded as you see them, rather than the other way. For those who enjoy such blunders. I guess I get a bomb lobbing to play this way. So the people who are new to the stream, that in the olden days I'd have traded the 2-1 in there for no particular reason, then run the 2-3 into the shield and killed it for no particular reason. There's a part of my instinct that just does that from Magic, where I expect the worst case, because in Magic you get the worst case. And I nearly did it then, but I caught myself at it. Another 2 or 3 hours into the stream, maybe you get to see me do that.
Reporting for duty.
I'm catching on. Pretty much a genius, huh, Dan? I'm pretty clever at this game now. I can make a 6-6, because that's a 6-6, right, when you play it for 5 and you tap. That's pretty clever, if people haven't noticed that one before. I get Implosion, because I've got a 1 in 3 chance of winning the game. Trading this for this with an Implosion, loads of Imps. What do I then do? I then tap anyway. I'm going to tap anyway, that doesn't seem too great. No, I don't. I then take this out. And then tap anyway.
Almost out of time.
So yeah, I think I'm going to end up tapping anyway. I really do. So let's just do this. Because 8's a good number for next turn. For once, even I didn't like the gamble option there. And I usually go for quite a lot more gamble than most people. Which I think correctly, not just because I like the gamble. I actually think you would Raptor Adventure. That crossed my mind, but
I wonder.
I thought I could get the big guy out now and another big guy next turn. Or I've got the choice of 2 4s with the Implosion and a Caller. What's he got for me? Okay. Okay, I'm not implosioning that. Fuck that. Actually, I'm not implosioning this and giving this targets either. Fuck that too. Two of these dudes. Only one of them will then trigger. I think I need to play one of these dudes because they're pretty hot. And I think then I can play a Bloodfen. 3, 4, 5, 6. Call that 11. I can afford to tap still. I think I'll tap one more time. If I tap into a demon, I'll play both the guys. Otherwise, I just play it like this. Now I just kind of dead void callers in my hand, yeah.
My shield for Argus.
Oh shit. You kill that as well? I'm not quite sure how that turn contrived to not be terrible. But somehow it did. Mainly because I'm a lucky SOB, I guess.
You gotta be kidding me! Job done. Get in there and fight, maggot!
Nice. Must be nice. Not that lucky after all.
Reporting for duty. Behold the might of Stormwind! Behold the might of Stormwind!
Jeez. Who does he think he is? Me or something? With these top decks? 1, 6, 8. So yeah. Okay, so sorry for the silence there for a minute while the cat was doing her thing. That should all work out okay. This guy's deck's pretty good, and yeah, I basically just beaten it. No Cult Master, of course, I wasn't paying enough attention probably.
Reporting for duty. The victory.
I was one off lethal, hadn't noticed I was that close in fairness. That's why you're saying it, I assume. Yeah, no, I sort of realised when you said I was one off lethal that you'd spotted that I was blissfully unaware that I was anywhere near. So much fluid on board. Right, 3 and 0. What? 3 and 0? Well, this must be about to go savagely fucking wrong then.
Shall be mine.
That looks like the most synergetic hand in history. Sure, why not? At least when you do miss your 2-drop with Warlock, I suppose it fills up pretty quick if you're not already dead. I'm liking more and more when people just coin out on turn 1. I mean, it's not always a good thing, obviously, because it means you're up against massive synergy in the face. Synergy? Board in the face. I think I'll just trade all this in. I can tap and have him have a 2-3, or I can not tap, gain 2 more life and still have the same number of cards. Let's do that. It just gets me through life. I don't understand any of that. What the hell? I've missed something really severely there for that subtle chat. Same number of cards, kind of. Advance the same number of cards through the deck is what I meant, not have the same number of cards. I knew what I meant, and I actually did mean that. I just said it all kind of wrong. I don't like how this is playing out because I'm missing a mana every turn. But I can play this, right, as a 4-4. So, I kill this, or I can tap and play this, and then bad things happen. This doesn't really do anything. Well, I guess I have to just keep giving up. I hate this game. I love this game. So yeah, what is there to hate? Soul of the Foresting, your Soul of the Forest. Oh my god, I'm so confused, Daisy. Awesome. Sounds like the sort of thing a bad person would do. How much mana have I managed to waste this game? Like, I must have missed a mana on like 4 turns this game. The autopilot attack phase with stealth guys fact. I actually thought about that one. That one wasn't the autopilot. I don't mind having a 2-3 in play and visible. Unless I did it with a Worgen, in which case it's back. Because that isn't the plan. But if I did it with a 2-3 guy, I'm fine with that. I think I have enough removal that I don't mind putting the pressure on with those. Even though it's only 2 damage. But if I did it with a Worgen, then yeah, then it's back. This doesn't all work out how I want it to in any way or form.
So many possibilities.
It looks like these two have to trade into the Yeti. It looks like I have to make a 6-6. Then he picks up this and turns this into a huge thing.
So many possibilities.
Stormwind is fine there. Okay. Yeah, Stormwind was fine. I'm just looking back at the... Yeah, I'm just looking back. Stormwind trade was fine. So, right. Yeah, that's worrying. That's the first oversight properly of the day. That I've seen at least. All the others I had excuses for, but not this one. Oh, I see it now. The Stormwind was better. You guys are right. Stormwind was better for sure. I was thinking I couldn't do 7. I don't know why I was thinking that. That's just what I was thinking. Not a good thing to be thinking when you can. Okay, guys, I get it. I get it. Any more maths? Any more maths? Who wants to math some more? Anyone after Dan mathses, and I will be upset. Uh-oh, why wouldn't I play the Imp? Free watcher buff. I mean, is it that important to have the Watcher 8/8 at the moment? I hadn't spotted it, although I did know it from before, but I didn't consider it. I think I'd have played it anyway. I just want stuff on the table. Oh, I can play this, and it's going to be the same deal with the Watcher. But it does get to clear the board. Five, 7, no 2. This isn't a threat. 5, 7, no 2, or 5, 8, no draw. I need to draw. Could play this, but the actual ability might be handy. So I'm going to play this as a 6/6, I guess. Five mana 10/10's good. Against Druid, where they just silence it anyway, I'm just not that. Yeah. I didn't even see that coming. I swear I hadn't seen the arrow when I said that. I'm just not that bothered about getting things beyond about 6 or 8. I mean, I am. I like huge winning the game size minions. But it just doesn't seem that important as a thing. Guess this gets as much value now as it's ever going to get. There's no reason not to have them 10/10 as opposed to 8/8. I understand that much. Do I want a dwarf on the board as well here? I'm not going to tap again. I've got to play a 4-drop. Just in case whether it's the Void Caller or the dwarf. It's the Void Caller though. Because I might want to dwarf the Void Caller into something next time. Like a tree. Which would be the other guy. The Infernal.
Put this apple on your head.
Mechbeck Cat. Silliest card ever. 6, 10, 13, 15, 18. 6, 10, 13, 15, 18. Slow roll by mistake.
You call that a win?
Such strategy. Just makes you wonder, when you make so many mistakes and still win, just how skill stony it is. The bad play there, I'm not so bothered about the flame imp play. In fact, I'm happy with that. I think the development was more important than 2 on the Watcher. But the real bad play there was the Stormwind champion play that I don't know if anybody noticed it or not.
Jane,
I'm not quite sure if anyone saw it.
You asked for it.
But if they did, well done.
you shall be mine.
Thanks, Soto. At least I had the decency to hover over my minions when I was doing it. Cheers, guys. No, I'm good. Cheers, Dan. Though. Thanks for the offer, man. Hey, tricked you. No point doing a mass trade, is there? I can just develop stuff.
Something needs tinkering?
Oh my god. As if I wasn't already pissed off enough with playing Mech Mage every 5 minutes today. So we blow up the Tinkertown. We trade everything off. We have a 2/2 and a card. Or I make Cult Master and nothing good comes of it. Okay. Option A then. And I doubt he wants to spend the 2 mana pinging it. I mean, he may have to, but I doubt he wants to. Cult Master PO is so incredibly tempting here that I think I'm going to do it. The other option is just to drop a Fen Creeper. Because this comes back to life, basically I get to kill this for no cards because this replaces itself. And kind of develop board, although it won't really last for long. If he doesn't look after my guys, then I get to play the Dread Inferno and draw another card. That'd be funny. Oh my god, it's that thing they do. It's the 7th card in his hand. Where's my dice? It's in the Hello Kitty dice bag. That's where it is. Don't play it straight away. Oh, okay. Fucking hell, why do they always get the card they need from Unstable Portal, man? It's like some sort of ritual. Have you tried playing Unstable Portal? All it ever does is give you fucking shit. Nah, 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 nah. That's what I say. So I'm definitely playing the Void Caller, but am I going to tap? Or am I just going to put a dinosaur on the table? Dinosaur seems reasonable. At least it's not Juraxes or Tyrion. Shh. Shush. That's what his second one's going to get him. So I need 1 win for my next 3 games to up my Warlock average. That's how bad I've been with Warlock since GVG. I have only played it 3 times, because my chat isn't actually that abusive. Tap. Anti-Flame Strike guys, unite. Flame Strike? You're only 4-0. Surely you make good plays like that. He got pretty lucky with a cannon. Yeah, I thought so. It seemed like a dangerous play. Maybe he thought he had to with his 8 cards in hand, whatever the fuck they are. I think I'd rather have a 3-1 and stuff. A trade like this and blow up, everything has 3 toughness. Plus that's the right card, not that. That would be worth doing. I don't really want everything to have 3 toughness against a guy who might have Flame Strike. Thing is, I'd rather this... Well, I don't even have 4 either, come to that. So 3 or 4 is the same, right? So I'm wrong. I actually should put the damage on this guy. No, cause a flame strike, you knob. Plus, he doesn't seem to believe that I have stuff going on here. And I'm going to do. Now I'm going to tap because that's how you play the turns, right? You tap first, like I just did. Okay. Sure. As you were. Tempted to lob a bomb, but I don't think I need to. Actually, I probably do need to. Draw one more card. And another flame strike wouldn't be that exciting. I'm just tempted to play the Venture Co and trade. Well, this is going in his face, whatever happens. Actually, if he flame strikes again, I just hit him for 6 more. If I play this, he doesn't ever flame strike again. And he's facing almost lethal. Bomb Lobber does 4, this does 3. Okay, that's the casting vote. And let's play this because it's a card. Let's save the 1 damage.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Dart bomb off the top for lethal, right? Still want to top deck my crackles. That's how. Sure, mage. Hey, gold. 5-0. I don't even understand. He seemed hell-bent. Is there some sort of like Truman Show thing going on here where they're actually just trying to lose to me to make me feel good? Because that's 2 or 3 times today I've just... They haven't just played oddly, but they played oddly specifically to my hand. Okay, well we can take it. I'm not going to complain about winning games. I complain enough about losing them. Complain about winning them as well. We wouldn't have far to go, would we? There's a worthy Warlock just appeared above worthy opponent. There was something Warlock, wanky Warlock. Anyway, whatever. We've got an extra card and we're against a priest called Animal. He's an animal priest. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure it means something to someone. Well, turns out that Bomb Lobber's quite good. Who knew? A card that reverses the tempo would be quite good. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, lol. Okay, we're good. I am tempted to just kill this, but there's no reason to do that. If he plays Power Word Shield and trades in, and then heals, I have to PO it, so what? Let's just play as if that's not going to happen. Could I have Coin and Stumpy next turn if I want? I have removal, I have other removal, and I have coins, and I'll draw a demon, because why wouldn't I? XD, Crafted Sylvanas to add to your Control Warrior deck. I can play Control Warrior. No, well done, XD. I know you've been playing that for a while. Ali's going to download some stuff and ruin the stream? Okay, cool. Who's paying you to do that? Leo will let you know. Type in the chat box and you'll mute me? Okay. Guys, shall I turn the flame rate down to 200?
Is someone injured?
Not the frame rate, the other rate. The rate of stuff. Him before Grumpy Neil? Yeah. No shit. I mean, obviously I'm going to kill Macduff over here. Macduff, Lady Macbeth, same thing, same book. What could go wrong? Do I play the dwarf, trade in, have a 4/4? Priests like to face 4/4s, don't they? I mean, this isn't going to get any better value unless it trades 1/1 here at some point, and I get MC Tech. So yeah, let's just develop the 4/4 while we can. It also seems like he might need this card draw engine rather urgently. I'm half expecting to have another one. In fact, more than half expecting to have another one. I've got a sneaky suspicion he's got another one. Because otherwise, how's he getting away with this like all-in strategy at the start?
Engaging TC-130.
Okay.
Dislocator.
I'm going to just play this. It seems a decent shape right now. Take out the biggest thing. Even though that means that the spiders will kill this. That sounds bad. Why don't I just kill this? And this will still face off okay. Yeah. Let's do it the sensible way. Shame I haven't got a thing for the void to call, but whatever. God, it'd be so good if I had anything here, even a flame imp. But whatever. Yeah, there's the backup one. We knew you were there, woman. We knew about you. Do I want mech warper? These aren't mechs, are they? Like swords that go mechy mech. So I'd probably shadowbolt that. Do I want to drop a mech? I suppose I do, but I want to draw a card as well. Also, instead of shadowbolting her, I shadowbolt this and then kill her with this, so I take 1 less damage on my minion. So, you know, that's a thing that I could have done wrong if I'd been really, really, really dumb. But I wouldn't do anything like that. Maybe I could have drawn a card for when he dies, but whatever. Yeah, Dan's seen the mistake I tried to do. Your work here is done. Oh good, he's going to blow his own guys up. That's nice of him. I need this to live. It feels important that he lives until such a time as he can deliver his actual ability to do something. So do I waste the dart bomb or do I waste the PO? The PO is more damage, but it is specific, and this is going to die anyway, so it's a good time to use it. Plus I get to get the swords out, which does give him a card, but also gives him a massive clock. I said clock. No, I'm not happy with this. Yeah, I'm happy with swords. Swords are good. I know he needs the card, but he also has to have the card to kill the swords anyway. Pyburn always does this, but I'm catching myself today. I like people to pull me up on it. It's definitely less often I used to do it. I'm gonna have to tap. There it is. Thank fuck for that. Okay. So I'd rather have this than the power overwhelming because this can get through taunts and stuff. And the thing that the power overwhelming was going on was going to die anyway, so that's why I chose to do it that way on this occasion. We got one more turn of play around MC Tech, which I don't know why I'm even bothering, but you know. And then we just start sticking everything on the table.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let us see if this works. Shields up.
Oh, you sneak. Sure, I could think of better of insult than that if I tried, but you know. Well, let's see. Let's have a bit of a think. I think I'd rather just take one than this, to be honest. I'd rather take one than take three, wouldn't we? I nearly did it again, by the way, guys. I'm trying so hard not to do that thing that I do. Probably should have drawn the card first as well, but whatever. No one really gives a shit, right? I don't even know why this deck's doing well. I'd have said it was a bad deck. In fact, I did say it was a bad deck. I predicted 4 wins. Whee! Got you. Yeah, good point, Stottle. I was on that one earlier, right? I was on the case for that earlier at some point. I said that one. Right, 6-0. What the fuck? So at some point we're going to run into decks that aren't awful. But so far we haven't run into, apart from the first game where the guy had like the constructed deck that he had. Was that even with this deck? When the guy did the old Paladin Muster Dr. Boom trickery. Jamie the Priest. This isn't the same priest, right? I wish it was. No, Animal was the last priest. Of course it was. We knew that. Extra card. Cool. Is this really that good against a priest? Probably not, but it's pretty good anyway. This kills the Wench of Doom. Let's just keep these three. Warlock having the best hero power is doing work as long as they keep not having really good starts. Yeah, that is actually what's happening, Dan, you're right. They keep not doing that thing that they often do, and yeah, as like you say, having the best hero power is actually just letting me break level and then pull ahead. And one thing I have got, and it is only one small thing, but the deck does have a little bit of balance at least. I'm going to Mortal Coil that. Am I then going to coin out the Warper or not? Coining out the Mech Warper actually doesn't give me anything to do next turn. And it seems like playing a Void Caller next turn would be really good fun. So waste some mana here, but whatever. I might even just kill that and wait another turn now. I could coin out the Worgen, that gives me options with the Void Caller or the Dwarf though. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because otherwise that mana's sort of going to get wasted as I play consecutive 4-drops anyway. Shadow about Cultist says Dan. Yeah. Dan saw that coming way before I did. I was just playing numbers. And yeah, he hadn't said it, but yeah, you saw that coming in fairness. Good spot.
Someone injured?
I could play this piece of crap. Obviously, I've seen the fact that Dark Iron Dwarf looks amazing here at first glance. Because, you know, that's why I did it that way. Shit, what kills 4/4s? Oh, okay. Oh no, there's a big what question mark. That's always bad. What did I screw up? Why not kill Spider Tank? I'm happy to kill the card draw engine. I'm fine with that because I'd have a 4/4 versus a 3/4. That seemed reasonable to me. I noticed earlier actually when Sottle was streaming that he didn't prioritise the Northshire Cleric as highly as I did in terms of killing it. So maybe a long-standing thing I'm doing wrong. But I didn't feel the need to kill the tank there. 4/4 versus 1/3 seems better to you. Yeah, sure. That makes sense as well. But it was a conscious thing. That wasn't me screwing up combat. That's me wanting to get rid of that because I think it's the only way the priest beats me. Or the major way. Now, what I'm interested here is whether to play this or not. But no, I'm not going to. You can't heal this anyway. I'm actually going to play 2 minions though. Because I want the chance, if he does do something sneaky, to have two shots at his guy. 3 plus 2 plus 1 adds up to 6. That feels like it's relevant. Yeah, I see your point, Dan, definitely. I just don't want him to do something silly like Blade Master heal or something like that. I just don't want him to have that card. If it had been 4/4 versus 5/5 or something, obviously I wouldn't have done it. But I felt that being in front there was something that I wanted to have happen. Holy fuck. That's a thing. Well, that's a bit of an equaliser at least. Feels like I just have to play Venture Co here. I don't have any silence in this deck, do I?
So many possibilities.
Stuff like Suncloak and Chosen will punish me hard. Yeah, Suncloak I wasn't bothered about. Chosen maybe I should have been. Not because that's what's transpired either. That makes a lot of sense. So I can't kill it. If I'm going to play Venture Co, I should tap.
Almost out of time.
It's actually quite large.
Wanna blow something up?
Fuck off, game. Hit it again, then if you're going to fucking go the whole way, at least kill it. Thank you.
Where did it lead?
Hey, numbers. Do I know it's World Cancer Day tomorrow? You're talking about Dark Iron Dwarf, not this turn if there's any confusion. No. I was with you, Dan. And World Cancer Day, so we'll play Hunter tomorrow. Or is it Mech Mage now? But no, I didn't know numbers, so for anyone out there who's suffered from that or had family suffer from that, I'm sorry and all that. I'm not very good at that sort of speech, but you know, take it for what it's worth. Hey, this works with this to make this bigger, right? And so does this. So I'm going to tap. So I think I tap first. I'm not going to dart bomb this, I'm just going to trade it. I want this to be my only demon in hand, plus I want this to be able to do that. 8/8s are good, they sure are. They sure are. Might actually use Dread Inferno's ability. Might be a thing to do. Just keep drawing cards as well. I think it's actually a good time to use this ability. It just means that my Void Caller becomes a pile of shit, especially now I've just waved over it so my opponent knows. Or I could just smash him for 6 in the face and plop down a Venture Co. Next turn is steal a minion turn. Got to be a little bit careful of that. Which makes me want to go face. Six, 10, 13. I think because it's steal a minion turn next, I'm just going to do that. And basically, if he wants to kill something with this, fair play. I'm going to do all the sort of hovering. But he can't steal a minion because he loses the game. Shit, he can steal one of those really good spells though. And some bad ones. So that's the good one. I mean, have I ever mentioned I hate my fucking life? Implosion Mortal Coil to kill that? I mean, I have a clear, thank fuck. Do I have lethal? 3, 7, 10, 11. One off. I mean, what the fuck just happened, guys? 3, 4, 7, 11. I can't convey to you just how salty I am about that. He's still got this card, which is the one that he stole out of my hand. This game, man. This game. What the hell was that all about? Oh my god, he even gets an actual card. Oh my word. I'm getting out a bit now, guys. Something that wins the game, please. That does.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Too much stress in that game. Too much stress. Back in a sec. So yeah, as always with Warlock, I'm 7-0. Okay. Well, I just have no idea how this deck's doing. Well, I do not understand Warlocks at all. I thought this was a really bad deck. I didn't think it was really bad because it's got double lobber and okay removal, but I thought it was pretty poor. I thought it was just some okay neutral cards in a Warlock. Which is basically what it is, but that's better than I thought it would be. And like Dan's pointed out, I haven't yet played against someone who's gone turn 1 zombie chow, turn 2 mini bot, oh look, here's a paladin. So, you know, it could change kind of fast. Jeez. Well, I enjoyed that little run. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, any games that do go long, when I've got this much removal, it does seem that my hero power is stopping me from being dicked over. But obviously any games that don't go long, which should be this one, this should be bad. Mav the Paladin. Sadly, I don't get to hold on to my MC Tech this game, depending on what he plays here. I was saying, unless it's a spider tank, then I might have to think about it. I think I'll have to play the Tech here, and then use Mortal Core next turn. The chance of me not having a 2 or 3 drop next turn are pretty slim. I mean, this will get value, but... Oh, how long can I sustain it for if I do nothing here? He gets another 3 drop, which could be another spider tank. Just trying to work out if I could hang on and then just do turn 4 and hold on to this. But this won't get played to about turn 8 or something if I don't play it now, so let's just play it. It would possibly get value later in the game, but I might be dead by then. No, the way you phrase it is fine, Sottle. I didn't think this deck was particularly good at all. The second Void Caller did help, but I'm not really sure what Warlock's trying to do. The good decks I see usually have either all this bullshit going on, which I've got some of, or they have just crazy amount of 1 and 2 drops. Fuck. I guess I have to do this. I've got power overwhelming if I have to. He may hammer it or consecrate to get this up to 5-3, but then I've just got this piece of shit that gets in the way. Yeah, let's just get some value out of this. Good stuff, solid curve, double void core, nice demons, decent removal. Yeah, I have that stuff. This doesn't trade with his ghoul, but it also doesn't get killed by half the stuff in the game. Which means that I do get to use the power overwhelming if I have to. Oh, that's just awful though. If he kills this with anything, he won't have anything to be able to do that can prevent the lobber. So I get to play this, and if he kills this with anything, apart from Seal of Light followed by a tap, this is guaranteed to kill the ghoul. And if that all bullshit does happen, I get to play the Belch. Yeah, that's sort of just said what I was trying to articulate, which is good. Holy shit. Okay. Well, as this thing never gets value, let's get some. I got there. Yeah, I'm getting better at thinking an extra half turn ahead. I was only thinking an extra probably turn beyond that, but the half turn thing I'm getting there with. This might be a good turn for power overwhelming to exactly kill an untargetable 6 plus play a 5 drop. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Unless I want to play a Void Caller. No, this seems reasonable. Just check that's the right card. And I'm going to consciously start attacking as well with my stealth minion. I know that Warlock doesn't get good minions, so I do pick up more removal and that sort of thing, but I guess I don't know when I've got what I need. Maybe I tap again here. 6 cards versus 6. A little tiny bit low on life. So I kill the 1-1, play the lobber, hit him for 3. This does survive, but it looks awful. Let's get to the board and be vaguely consecration proof as well. Hello, Sneak. Wow, long time no see. And before anyone thinks Sneak's being racist, he's not. That is just one of the most amusing comedy sketches ever. How's it going, dude? Long time no see in real terms? In non-real terms? Two into here. Trade other stuff off, make Void Caller. How you doing, Sneak? You recovered from the alcohol content of the weekend? We found our Void Caller turn. I've even got that right. Cool. And another one. Lighting your stream interface, you feeling much better? Was a great show. You're feeling much better? I didn't realise you were feeling that bad. Although I'm not surprised. I think I need to get the Fen Creeper down next turn, just in case of accidents. You like a new interface? You've got Castle Brick, who's not here to thank for that. That's his little... Needs narrowing a little bit, but apart from that I'm quite happy with how it's going. Whoops, there's the ultimate accident. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can kill him in 2 turns if he doesn't have healing. Let's check for Noble Sacrifice first. I'm going to play the Fen Creeper. Yeah, that's the best way to play around Avenge. Microsoft customer support is a... Oh, you're there with the build stuff. Yeah, okay. What card's getting nerfed next? Probably Dr. Boom. I'm not 100% sure he needs it, but I think he's what goes next. There's a chance they might do something to the Druid Savage Roar combo. Savage Roar and whatever the other thing's called. Force of Nature? Force of something. The only way I can kill this off is by playing my Dread Infernal. This is not good. I don't have any mass removal. Don't go on the other taunt. That would be really bad. I can't see shit. Get it out of the way. I hate that bug. Or whatever it is. Right, let's see what I should have done. Should have put damage on the Venture last instead of one to face. Yeah,
Not on my watch.
that's a thing for sure. I hadn't identified how big a problem it was. Have to admit. Don't know why I'm 7-0 against a Paladin. It's a pretty big problem if you can't kill things. But yeah, I hadn't really clocked it. Wow, that piece of shit might come in handy. Amazing. I think I should just draw cards and make cards. And a lot of them. Right, now spam everything. This or two real things. No, just spam.
Hurry up! Portal online!
4, 6, 8, 11. It's going to be about 14 or 15.
Are you ready for this?
5, 9, 11. He's got me if I don't trade things. So I've got to trade some things. I can probably trade everything.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Kind of interested to trade this in here. And then just take this off. And just make more stuff. How much can I hit him for? I haven't got lethal, right? 5, 9, 15. God, it's almost worth tapping and trying to get power overwhelming. This has to finish off by killing this. I don't want to risk stuff. I'm going to kill a load of my stuff off here. Cookie, don't do what you're about to do, girl. That's going to really be a nuisance. Arg! Did all that in the wrong order, and I'm sure there's a way. Take the bubble off first, just have MCT in the deck. I heard the cat approaching and panicked.
Reporting for duty.
Kill, using my minions just because I can. Probably should have protected this actually, but whatever now. I don't care that that's free. Just want to put loads of stuff on the table. Sneak! Had to ring. Oh, you're still on about Microsoft. Cool. No need for me to get involved in that mess of a conversation. Yeah, that was pretty poor, but I knew that.
Reporting for duty.
What rank am I? Currently 13. Oh my god, I'm almost out of cards. Like, holy shit, that's actually going to kill me. I hadn't seen that coming. Which means I probably should have kept.
Special delivery.
Now, I've screwed this up, I think, by not realising how low on cards I was. This should have killed something a minute ago for sure then, which would mean I have another minion now.
For the Lich King. Reporting for duty. I'm out of cover.
Yeah, exactly. I can't trade minions anymore. I realise it too late. I should have done this some time ago, obviously. And now this is a perfect fucking nightmare. 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 7, 11. I can kill him by tapping next turn, I think.
Reporting for duty.
It's not going to quite work, is it? 8, 11. Oh, that's only minions anyway. It does get +2/+2. So I draw a card, that's 6. Means I get to kill this. Now I have to Dark Bomb this. And hope he never draws a card ever. I don't Dark Bomb this, I Shadow Bolt that. Think I'm still dead. I'm going to be dead in a minute because the cat's going to sit on it anyway. So yeah, if I played anywhere near not shit there, I'd have won that game.
Reporting for duty.
Made a complete mess of that. Yeah, it was a turn where I didn't use the Shadow Bolt. That was it. Did it? Take a look into the camera. It'll be your last. Yep, completely screwed that up. Damn it. Ah. Right. Just going face would have worked there for sure. I hadn't realised how low I was on cards, in fairness. That's my only even semi-defence. Cheers anyway, Riggers.
Versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Chose that moment to play even worse than usual. Awesome. Where are we? Paladin. Second. And you probably shouldn't plug me in the Hearthstone UK group, but thank you anyway. Given the amount of grief I give people when they do it. Cult Master Implosion. Yeah, I played several bad turns that game for sure. Keep. As much as that's funny, I think I need earlier stuff. It's 7-1 now, and it deservedly so, unfortunately. Oh, we got a curve at least. Oh well, it was fun.
Put this apple on your head.
I think I just kill that and make a 2-drop. What could go wrong? Can't see anything clever. A bit concerned that he's able to throw away knife jugglers like that, but maybe he's got nothing and I'm fine. Hi Black Shadow, thanks for coming by anyway. Sorry to let you down, guys. I mean, I might actually get a use out of this rifleman. Trade and shoot, and I don't lose any tempo. Well, I lose a bit because rifleman's small, but maybe that's not the worst thing that ever happened to me. This only trades with the back half badly anyway, so there's no point shooting or taking the chance with the implosion or anything silly. Plus next turn if I want bomb lobber to protect the rifleman, I kind of can do that. So yeah, let's just keep the tempo coming while we can.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay. Play something with 4 toughness. Oh, poo. Okay. Don't want to implosion because of consecrated this position. Oh yeah, cheers. So I didn't realise I hadn't updated it. I was too busy worrying about why I lost it. There you go, guys. Sorry. I thought I was apologising for something there that you were saying something different. Sorry, guys. I think I want to get down my harvest golem. And then I might have to coin tap, which I don't like doing. What am I going to do with 6 mana? Not a lot. So I am going to coin tap and then play harvest golem. Work out why I wasn't killing a guy there. Given that guys are scarier because of quartermaster. Have no mass removal. Now I can play implosion and hope he hasn't got consecration. But that sounds really, really bad news against a 7-1 paladin. Well, I can just keep making guys and hope these things just all die in the end. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, the thing with the implosion here, if he hasn't got consecration, it sorts out the problem in one go. But these guys, at least one would survive a consecration, but it would only be one. I'm going to do it. If he hasn't got consecration, this might get me out of trouble. I'm sort of expecting quartermasters and stuff. I need to clear that shit up. If he's got it, he's got it. It's one of those situations where even if I play 2 of these bigger guys, one of them still dies to consecration. Whereas this gets rid of the problem, or at least gives me a chance of getting rid of the problem. Especially if you roll 4 like I do. And if he doesn't have it, who knows? We have enough garbage that we could get back in control of this. We have mind control tech, but see how it goes. The only downside of what I did is it wastes mana, because next time I will probably have to mind control tech if he does consecration. And then what do I do with the 3? I only have 2 2s. I don't like the look of this.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Save MC to FQB Quartermaster. Yeah. So finally got there. Probably just as you were typing it. It's probably about when I said it on stream. Oh wow, he's been pretty brutal as well. Try and maximise my chances of getting the 2-1, I guess. No reason not to develop a 3-3 anyway. Let's have a spare part. That might actually be something I can spend my 1 mana on. Oh, it's his spare part. I'm so stupid. I think he'd have played my control tech himself if he already had it. So let's see how we go. So that's that part of the problem over. What's the next part? Because with 7-1, that wasn't enough to get him to 7-1. There's more. He hasn't got consecration. Yeah, get my spare part from killing his 2-1 with downside, yeah? That's pretty smooth. Obviously, I made sure I killed his dudes before his novice engineer, even though he can bounce back to the hand. Good shot, damn you. Even though he can bounce back to hand and get another card, these are more likely to get quartermaster, I felt. Actually, that's probably more likely to happen, but this is more lethal.
Reporting for duty.
Cult Master, so we got our own bomb lobber shenanigans here. Seems good. And I'm going to start having to draw cards soon as well. So he's got three more cards than us. We've got a decent board. This kills this. Mine on the table. If he hasn't got consecration, which we think he hasn't, that's the top card. Okay. Game's probably about level. We're a warlock. We're low on life. We're low-ish on life. And God knows what he's got. So game's kind of close. I wanted to play an X4 that I can trade my 2 guys into with Cult Master. That's like the worst card he could have played unless I top deck Stormwind Champ. That's horrible for me. That's a pretty good top deck for me though, to be fair. I feel like we've got into this, which is usually the time that something really bad and unforgiving happens.
Reporting for duty.
I don't mind the sword here actually. I don't mind the sword because if he wants to kill those first, I get a card, and if he doesn't want to kill them first, they're actually quite menacing. Hope he's got no buff, but it looks like he has. He's had that card since the start of the game, whatever it is. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Powering up. Portals online.
Yeah, there's stuff going on here. Cheers, Riggers. Now I can run this into here. Yeah, this looks good for us. I'll run this into here because it's dead anyway. Pop the shield. Shadow Bolt, draw a card. Trade. Kill. something. Surely after all that I'll have something, guys. Just check this is 4, yeah. Because I don't know my cards, because I'm stupid. I could kill these and play this. And again, where's the consecration? We haven't seen one. Or I could just do the obvious trade here. Play this dude. Maybe kill this. And we both get a card. Both getting a card favours him. Eight, 11, 13, 17. Got lethal if I'm alive. And other stuff. Card. Yeah, good luck. You gotta wait for the animations. Card.
Mind if I roll need?
Don't draw it. He's going for the consecration, surely. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
4, 8, 10, 13. Damage off the top? No, but good stuff. Time to clear up the mess.
So many.
Can't make this live. Not anymore. This has to die. Does that even help? Give him a card.
Why do you call? From the void I come.
You gotta be kidding me!
Mind if I roll need? Forgot about that, yeah. Been a while, Sneak. Okay. 7, 10, 11, 15.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I've still got the cards coming as well. How many have I got left? I've got to be careful of that. Okay. May have to kill him off again. Don't want to repeat of the last game, right? Yeah, I don't think I need any more cards. Let's not have any more. Let's not have a repeat of the last game. Choose. I don't want him to have anything that buffs this. So I want to avoid running out of time. I've got 4 cards, so I can kill this one. I'm sure I could have made something live by doing that differently, but I wanted the Cult Master to die. I didn't pay attention at that point. Have they updated the animations? They look better, but you haven't played in months. Some of the new ones are pretty cool. They may have updated it in tiny bits that we haven't seen. I haven't noticed any updates as such, but it is possible they've done it. But I would say no. Is that lethal? I think it is. 1822. So I don't think they've updated them, although the new ones are definitely better than the old ones were. Just update my stats sheet. Winner. 8. Now I've got a few people turned up during their run, so just a very quick scan. double Mortal Coil. We've got Flaming Worgen Zombie Chow on the turn 1. We don't want the Void Walker much. We've not got many 2-drops, it's a bit of a problem. 3-drops are pretty tasty. Actually, 3-drops are kind of average, including Dancing Swords, which we keep using for fun. Then it gets good. We've got double Void Caller, double Bomb Lobber. We have a Dread Infernal, Storming Champion, and some all-purpose bits and pieces. Nothing to look at, but it's actually okay. Has enough stuff in there to keep doing that thing that it does. This is my normal streaming time slot. Tomorrow afternoon I'll be streaming about 4 PM, maybe a little bit earlier in the UK. So if you do want to know when I go live, hit the follow button. That really helps me out with Twitch and everything. But normally I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday in this time slot. Or this is the end of my Thursday stream normally. Monday and Tuesday in particular, I'm on this late. Utterly terrifying Druid. I'm just going to keep all that. A Druid at 9 and 1 is going to have so much terrifying late game. And I have no Silence, and I have no Siphon Soul. So trees are just going to beat me. I think I might just get rid of him. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. So yeah, I'm not going to dick around. I'm just going to get my guys on the table and de-stealth them and die. Actually, I won't de-stealth this guy, probably. But see where we go with this. It's vaguely tempting to de-stealth him. I'm not going to. Oh shit. Actually, it's really tempting, but I'm not going to. He just kills it. There's no point. But next time I can coin Dwarf this, or this to kill something good, hopefully, and then 2 to the face and have a Dwarf and this on the table. That'd be good. So let's say he plays a 4/4. It's more likely to be a Yeti, which is annoying because that'd be 4/5. Because we have to Dart Bomb. And that's not ideal, but I've got a horrible feeling he's got a deck full of Mark of the Wilds and shit, so I'm not going to mess with this. I could keep my 4/3 alive. What do I want to... Or I could just get the stealth out of the way and hit him with a 2/3. I mean, 3 is annoying because it's on Wrath, but I think I'd rather have it on 3 than not. And now I'm going to have to start going face. I'm also going to have to draw something next turn, but if it comes to the worst, I can tap and play the 1/3. Snake this fucker out. Oh my god. Cheers for that, Snake. So yeah, we'll kill that, we'll make a taunt, we'll hit him in the face.